So we're going to Italy or we're going to Germany?
No, we can start in
Germany?
I mean, there really wasn't much in Italy. Just other than Inter
there's
Juve.
not much in Italy because everybody else sucks.
Yeah.
Can we give those guys the title?
Juve,
No, Frosinone.
Sassuolo, big
Nobody else wants it. Nobody else wants to even like challenge them.
big bad Mandzukic always scores. That's his. He scored against Napoli. He scored against Inter. Scored against Milan.
That's just really bad from Asamoah.
It is. He got bullied.
But that's like we saw a vintage alley goal. That's a vintage Mandzukic goal.
Big Mario.
But okay, I don't care, man. Like y'all want to like Serie A has come to a point where I look at it like the other leagues that only have one contender. It's come to that point, and it's not that the league is weak. It's just that the team at the top is so much better than the rest.
No,
end of story.
Yeah.
No. Everybody else sucks.
Juve's
Roma suck. AC Milan
Roma
sucks.
does suck.
Yeah, Roma sucks.
Milan does suck. Inter is not that great.
No,
they're not good.
No. It's a bunch of random misplaced players who they're trying to get their careers back together.
Yes. And I'm not riding the Napoli wave either.
I'll give Napoli some credit.
They're not winning the league with Ancelotti ever. I don't care if Juve were. If Juve didn't have Ronaldo, they're still not winning the league.
No, Juve without Ronaldo is still winning that league by the same margin they're winning now.
Yes,
I know.
Yes,
it's just funny. But
I don't know.
I'm not gonna get into my joke about
But
that.
then again, we've an ongoing conversation that it doesn't matter to them.
exactly. But
we know what their big fish is.
Exactly, and this is why I said there's not really that much to talk about in.
But that's even crazier, though, is the fact that they don't care and they're still waxing everybody.
I know, because they're that much better than everybody else.
Are they really waxing them though?
In terms of results.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I want.
Because
to
the same question we asked last week still didn't get answered. Where's that second gear?
No.
That was throughout the entire game. I was watching
and waiting.
waiting.
Yeah.
But they don't need a second gear in Serie A. They don't need a second gear in Serie A.
But how are they going to just whip it out in the Champions League?
Pause.
Whoa. How are they going to just gear up in the Champions League when you don't do it all season?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But that's
because if we kill PSG, then we got to kill Juve.
Thank you, Fabs, for that. Thank you.
I knew you took the words out of my mouth.
Thank you.
You're right.
That is the question, and that is the question. I'm so sorry for cutting you off. That is a question I've been asking for months. We could say years. This team plays in this one league where the other bums behind them can't form a team, a balanced team, and they get pretty decent money, and they waste it.
A crazy amount.
They get a crazy. This is not about Juventus having more funds to spend than the other teams. They get a lot of money and they waste it. And those bums can't build a proper balanced team to challenge them. And we're here killing PSG. I know they made it to some finals. That's great. But even when getting to those finals, barring the one that where Vidal and them were there, where they actually reached a different level against Real Madrid, they never really hit another level in that other one.
In the finals or getting to the finals?
Getting to the finals.
No, that's wrong. They came back. They beat Madrid in the Bernabeu.
I said that was the only time where they reached another level, where they hit another gear. In that tie. But when else have they hit another level on those runs? Specifically, the other one where Higuain was there, they never hit another level. In those ties,
no, they beat Monaco.
They never hit another level.
No,
not once. And they hit another level when they beat Madrid in the Bernabeu. But mind you, that Real Madrid team, you know how I feel about that Madrid team. Yeah. So my thing here is PSG are getting killed, rightly so, because they haven't really delivered yet, for not hitting another gear because they play weak opposition. So how are they supposed to transfer that over? Now I want to know how these guys are going to do it.
We're gonna find out.
I want to know how they're going to do it.
And if they can't find another gear, it's on Max. That unfortunately, that's who's the axe is going to fall on Allegri. If they don't perform in the Champions League, the buck stops there, because Serie A, that's not an accomplishment. It's not. Neither is Coppa Italia. It doesn't matter.
So is Max the reason they're not finding another gear?
I don't know. Honestly, it could be. It could be. I don't know if you put everything on him. He's a great tactical manager, but he has to find that next gear with that group, and it has to be in the Champions League. Unfortunately, they're not going to get pushed in Serie A by any team. It's not going to be by you only saw it maybe in a spurt against Napoli, and you'd have to really look hard to see that, because I don't think they got pushed by Inter. They're not going to get pushed by anybody else in that league. Maybe that you could say that if they play Fiorentina, because there's a little bit of a history there, they may turn it on. But the rest of those teams, no.
Second thing about Juve is I'm happy we've come to the realization, because I've talked to some Juve fans, and it feels that, and I've said it on record here with Fabs, and we've said, or at least I'm going to say, and go on to say that I've said, if they don't win the Champions League with Ronaldo, it's a failure. If they don't do it within the time span that he's there, that transfer is a loss, because Madrid had to sell him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They eventually had to get rid of him. And I don't think what Madrid want to accomplish this year, they would accomplish it with Ronaldo, given the fact that the team would be fading regardless. Yes, he would save them from some of those results, but I don't think they'd win the league with him. I don't think they'd win the Champions League for a four. I think it'd be crazy for us to think that they're going to win.
Anyone to think.
No.
That 5 out of 6?
Yeah. Come on. So that's why I'm giving them that. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, they have to win the Champions League in these 3 years.
So they have to win.
Yep. It is a failure, because they're not going to turn around and sell them and make a profit out of them.
So every single year when we judge Juventus, it's different than judging other teams, because they dominate their league. Just like how we judge PSG, they have to do something in the Champions League because they've dominated their league for so long. Juve have to win the Champions League. If they don't win the Champions League this year, the season is a failure. They don't win it next year, the season is a failure.
That's fair. I don't think anybody could argue that.
No, you can't argue with that.
Okay.
Serie A is not, and I've said this on this podcast, Serie A for Juve is not an accomplishment. If they win the double again, it's not an accomplishment. If they win the Supercopa, it's not an accomplishment. They need to win the Champions League. At bare minimum, make it to the Champions League final.
Yeah.
And you know what? If they go to the Champions League final and they lose and it's close, they don't get battered. And you know,
they only get a pass if they lose in a shootout.
You can't go 3 finals and not win in the last decade.
That's
rough.
Yeah, they only get a pass if they lose in a shootout.
No, I think the only way Max doesn't get fired is if he gets to the Champions League final. If he doesn't get there, that's it.
We're firing your ass.
No,
we're calling you in the next day.
No,
sorry, buddy.
No,
we gave you twice.
We need the fancy suit.
No,
that Giorgio. You gotta hand it to Giorgio.
It doesn't work like that in Turn.
Oh well, then
it's gonna start.
Yeah,
no,
because heads are gonna roll.
Yeah, they got to start somewhere.
No, if they make it to the Champions League final, he's safe for another year.
Well, that sucks to suck.
I know it's what if, but like you get rid of him, who are you bringing in? I know it's a long time from now, but
I don't know.
Because normally the Italian sides are coached by Italian coaches.
Yep.
Right?
Actually, right now every Serie A team is coached by an Italian.
Okay, and historically the top sides normally get coached by a top Italian coach, right?
No, Jose changed that. I'm joking. Continue.
Yeah,
Jose at Juve is wild. Let's start that rumor right now.
No,
it'll be us that started it.
Oh God!
Just like we started. I'm going on record. We started Lewandowski to Chelsea. Yeah. We started that, and I seen somebody write something about that. Give us our credit.
Saw Jose pull it up to Turin on an off day.
We know
Portuguese
people don't go to Turin.
Yeah,
what is he doing there?
That's a good question.
I know it's a long time from now. It's so hypothetical, but
yes.
I got another question to ask. Go
ahead. Do you want to go to Germany?
No. I had another question to ask about him, about Juve. Chiellini, best center back in the world
right now.
Yeah, at this moment,
he's in 5. He would be in my 5.
Yep.
Okay.
I think it's so difficult to name one.
Okay.
If I was to name one for me, it would be Van Dijk.
I think
currently,
I think Koulibaly has got to be in that top 5.
Yeah.
Not the best, but I'm just saying he's got to be in the top 5.
Oh, I was just saying because he said best.
Yeah.
Just so I could give you.
But Chiellini had a fantastic game on the weekend.
I'm saying at this moment, he took Icardi to school.
Yeah. But I think, but Chiellini has been that steady center back for the last 10 years.
But even more of a reason where they better win now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah.
But he can't do it forever.
As
No.
a unit, they make some mistakes, but I'm just gonna say that I've seen him play with everyone in that Juve center back,
Yep.
Option list,
Yeah.
and he's been steady.
And off the field, actually quite an intelligent human being. He has an MBA.
Good for
He
him.
looks like an intelligent
No,
guy.
yeah.
He does look like an intelligent guy.
And I think a lot of footballers don't get because there's a lot of dumb footballers out there, but there are a few that actually have their head on straight, and he's one of them.
I just had to ask that question because I thought he was really good against Inter, and I feel like, yes, we've killed them because as a unit they do make some mistakes, but I think he's gone about his business pretty well. And I know a lot of people use age to not give him the benefit of the doubt, and they'd rather prefer to put younger center backs ahead of them because of their ceiling. But hey, if he's there, and I got to pick one center back to ride with in one of those finals, he's one of them.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that we're, everyone, and including us, where, we highlight Ramos and Varane and the others for having good 2018s. Chiellini, no real dip.
No.
Yeah.
And when you need him most, he's there. So I think, I know obviously the pick one is really tough, but
Yeah.
I think right now you got to have
He's
him
in the
he's
conversation.
in that top five
He's in the top five.
conversation.
Yeah.
Anything else from that game you guys take?
No.
Boy, Inter should have scored.
Yeah.
That's about it. Gagliardini.
Yeah.
And they had another chance towards the second half, but again, just not enough. And like I said, eventually, I think Icardi's going to eventually leave, and I don't know. Spalletti's not the guy. I know he's not that guy. But we'll see how they do in the Champions League if they do progress.
Yeah.
It's in their hands, and they should beat PSV
At home.
And if they don't beat PSV at home, they don't deserve to go through.
No.
And I think that's just how it goes down.